Hello, ActionAiders. Hello, comrades. My name is Nondumiso Nsibande. I am the Country Director for ActionAid South Africa. I joined ActionAid in May 2019, so I'm 5 months into the organization. However, I am not new to ActionAid. I worked for ActionAid South Africa in 2014, and I was responsible for some of the advocacy work in international platforms. Comrades, we are sitting with a crisis. South Africa has got one of the highest rates of rape, the highest rates of femicide. And might I just add to that, you may have seen on television and various newspaper reports, and for those who use social media, Twitter and Facebook, there's been a number of reports around xenophobic attacks in the country. Now, the underlying issue here is violence perpetrated by men. What am I saying? That our struggles are interconnected. The issue of gender-based violence, the issue around xenophobic attacks, the underlying issue here is violence perpetrated by men in South Africa. Now, ActionAid South Africa has been quite involved and in actual fact taken leadership in calling for the prioritization of gender-based violence. Last year, thousands of women marched on the 1st of August to call for the government of South Africa to prioritize gender-based violence. Again, last week Friday, on the 13th of September, we protested in Sandton. We termed it the Sandton shutdown, and the idea was seemingly violence in the country perpetrated by men is still not prioritized, and as such it is important for us to shut down the economic hub of the country. Through the collective, hundreds of women across the country, and through your own support, we were able to do exactly that. Now, more recently, the President of South Africa, through a joint parliamentary sitting, addressed the nation, and the basis of that was to talk about how do we address the crisis of gender-based violence. Now, what was interesting in that discussion is that he also recognized the interconnectedness of xenophobic attacks, gender-based violence, and the underlying problem of violence. Let's start by recognizing all the work that the various officers did on Friday, 13 September. We received so much support in the form of money. We saw some of the country officers dressed in black on the day. And of course, some of them supported us in linking us with a number of the media houses across the world. Now, we certainly do need your support, in sharing information with us. Of course, we need to use platforms where we can learn about ways of organizing. But we also need funds, because it does require funds for us to do this important work. So post the Sandton shutdown, we will be convening with business to talk about what needs to be done to address gender-based violence. One of the key calls for us is for business to fund what we call a gender-based violence fund. The second part to it is we are looking at running women-only social audits, particularly relating to the issue of public services. The other thing that we recognize to be very important for us is connecting our struggles. We are planning on bringing different social movements together, be it youth-led movements, be it movements led by the LGBTI community, to talk about our ways of organizing and connecting our struggles, because there is an interconnectedness with our struggles. One last one, we are doing very important work with young women in different communities. The program is titled Young Urban Women. We will continue to do that. This is a space where we talk to young women about their experiences in communities, and also we center solutions coming from young women on what needs to be done to improve service delivery, but to also improve the quality of life of young women. And our last message to you is the struggle continues. Let us continue supporting each other. Amandla, Amandla, power to the people.